Hello Bear, welcome back once again to the Den. Today we are going to be doing a very special interview with BullRuster. Some of you may know him from UD. He is the developer of all of the UD Iowa games. The first few questions of this are going to be pulled from the UD Discord, or not UD Discord, sorry, my own Discord, that I asked fans and a lot of people responded. We have about, I believe, 8 or 9 of those. And then I'm going to ask some of my own that I think are going to be frequently asked questions. So yeah, we're gonna start off. Say hi.
Greetings.
So yeah, that's Bull's voice. There we go. If any of you were wondering what he sounds like, there's your first question answered. All right. So first question, which I'm sure you get every single day, and is gonna annoy you a lot. And someone actually said this. When will you make the mini map?
If I say it in words, I hope it'll get through people that I don't make the mini map. That is 22 pilots. That's 22 pilots' job. That's not mine.
Mm-hmm. And of course, yeah. Keep going if you want.
It's more than just drawing out and then like just slapping it on the GUI. No, it's actually a lot of graphing and stuff that comes along with that to make it accurate.
Mm-hmm. Make it line up and
stuff I do not know how to do.
Yeah. So yeah, and I remember from Kurdak, he got the map itself done, but then it took like 5 months for it to actually start working properly. So it takes forever to like get the code right and all that jazz. So
yeah.
So then I'm gonna do kind of a segue question that wasn't asked, just so this next one is gonna make more sense. Are you in any other universes where you develop, or do you develop on your own time with other games?
I do collaborations with other people, except those people are generally my friends. I have a friend in real life. He's making a satirical kind of game. It's called Trump's Wall. It's like a satirical game. And him, we work together on that game. I make the town. I kind of make it within the style of that universe because it's kind of a more kind of atmosphere. I guess you could put it that way.
Alright, yeah. That's cool. So yeah, the question was, do you collab with people? And obviously you do, just not with pretty much everybody, just with friends. Alright?
Yeah, and it's not just building. I mean, I have a few other friends. At school, we work on the weekly comics there for school, so I am a cartoonist myself.
Cool.
UD.
Yeah, awesome. Alrighty, so what other UD games are you planning to make? So obviously there's PV already, Lansing, Sailorville, Council Bluffs, just to name a few. What are some others?
There is this one project I'm just working on. The project is it's just me messing around and just like seeing what works and what's not, but it's gonna be but this game's like more as experimental because I'm trying to experiment with the terrain and with the road and see if I can add like special touches into the roads, like that one county road.
Yeah.
Pleasant Valley. I'm trying to recreate that in a more
B62, I think. 20th Street, Creek Street. Yeah.
I'm just trying to take that, try to add more and different variations to that game. It's really experimental.
Yeah.
Getting some leaks and maybe even a test game out this summer, but I'm not positive about that.
Alright. So yeah, another thing is do you plan to add going off of that, is it just little cracks in the road, or do you plan to do potholes, or maybe even
all sorts of things.
Awesome. Okay. So next question is, how did you become an Ultimate Driving developer? I don't think a lot of people know how the whatever process to become one works.
Well, I think I have to give credit to. I've been building driving games since 2013 when I first joined, but before UD, I had my little own driving series. It was called Drive. Not that other game, but it's basically my most popular game from that was Just Drive, and I know every year I would always update it, and then when Series 4 came out, that's actually when I made Sailorville, I mean, it was called Des Moines back then, but debuted back in early 2015, and then yeah, and people liked it, and then I got back from vacation that summer, and then I was invited to any of the UD.
Cool. So basically, it's just random. Like if they like your stuff, they'll add you or whatever.
Uh,
Pretty much.
kind of. I actually do not remember. It's been so 3 years ago. I remember, but like
Hmm.
basically, it's not just about like perfect game. It's just about having a nice vibe to the game that makes it good, making it unique, making it
Yeah.
something that
Yeah. So unique stuff is another thing they're looking for.
other devs couldn't really create as much as
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. And a lot of that detail is relevant or relevant, I should say, in PV. So far, it's looking great. So yeah, I can definitely see why they didn't hire you. Some guy asked, what has life been like after you started, I guess, with UD?
Well, after you join UD, it kind of like a different outlook on life, like taking all those road trips and stuff. Because you finish a game, and then like you're wondering, okay, how can I make this game? How can I make this game the most realistic and the most reasonable possible? Going on like little trips, you start looking at things in real life. It's like, okay, maybe I could put that in here, put that in this game, put that in that game. And little details like that, like you truly look at the world a lot different, a lot more vividly than you would before,
Yeah.
because you want to try to make the best thing to showcase for them, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So what are some challenges in making UD games?
Motivation, inspiration, stuff like that, dedication.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been building for 3 years, and Pleasant Valley isn't the only game I have my main priority on. I've worked on like 5, 6 different games. On top of that, 5 more that are not relevant to the um.
Public.
Basically, like, and you're building a game, it's gonna wear out on you at some point, like, because there'll be some spots you do really well on. There's like other spots like, I could improve on.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that feeling for
There's
sure.
like the time management. That's very key because you still want to get a game out there, but you don't, but not like focus on like every single little thing. And that's what I'm trying to do, is trying to balance out Pleasant Valley, but like motivation and dedication especially, because
I think doing the Midwest helps too, because all you got to do is every now and then just, if you're feeling like I can't do anything, you can just go around, put in some grass or some fields, and say I got a lot of work done today, instead of having to go around and copy and pasting a ton of trees forever and all that jazz. So I can see some
and,
advantages to that for sure.
yeah, and even then, doing that, if you do repeat that for like, that's gonna become boring too. Like everything
Yeah.
starts becoming a drag,
Mhm.
and that's generally why sometimes I get some help from other devs, just kind of pick me up from the ground and just
Yeah. Totally. Okay. Next, how did you find Roblox?
um little deep stuff. Actually, pretty little personal here, but my dad's girlfriend, their family came over. Was New Year's. Oh, no, not New Year's. I can't remember for sure, but um, her kids like, oh, this is kind of interesting. They showed me the game, and then
Whoops.
how it went. And now that I think about it, I think my cousin in Pennsylvania, I think he showed me it back in 2012 when I was over summer. I just forgot about it until then.
All right.
If I remember correctly, that's been like 6 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that's awesome. And then we already kind of answered this, but what inspires you to make your games? Like just in general. It's kind of like we got like the kind of part of that down, but like, was there anything specific?
It's kind of a tricky one to answer because like in different in my life, I got inspired to get motivation from different things. Like Sailorville is based off Des Moines. I used to bike ride. Actually, used to bike ride around Des Moines, and I used to take pictures of buildings and stuff like that, just little details. And I just stuff that I think I would look cool and be really cool to recreate to make what now. And then 16 was about like going out west, looking at the terrain, landscape, and looking at certain stuff like how other states do them. How could you is in real life and applying to your game? I mean,
Yeah.
the world is basically like a giant canvas for you to take and just climb to your game.
I like the Bob Ross outlook on that. That was great. So yeah, I guess I'll ask a few. So, how often do you collaborate with other devs?
I guess that would depend on what the collaboration would be. I mean, the time that we collaborated was with and Index, me and Poor. That was when we worked on the bridges.
Okay. So, like, specific parts of a game you would work with another dev on if you weren't so hot on that?
Yeah, because I can't make bridges for crap. I mean, unless it's like for like a simple little slab or girder bridge.
Yeah.
But I mean, something like the I-280 bridge, like the truss.
Yeah, that. I could kind of tell that was Poor's. Like, I was like,
I mean,
feel like this...
he brought the idea. I'm like, okay, I'll just have to readjust the landscape, make the road. There you go, at the bridge.
Yeah. So, another thing that's kind of... Oh, sorry, go ahead. Never mind.
Oh, no. And then me and Gignificent Evan, the Illinois dev, I'm making the Mississippi Valley together, like a Quad City game.
Okay.
That wasn't... But I'm not sure. I haven't been updated on that for ages, so...
Yeah. Alright. So, trying to think of one here. What do you get frequently asked? Like,
asking like what, like just in general,
just
or
in general, doesn't...
I usually get asked about when a game comes out to release, and I can't make any promises because I know if I make a promise, I'm definitely gonna upset myself for not actually meeting that deadline.
Yeah.
Once I'm actually positive about it, but about Council Bluffs remake, oh god, everybody's been asking about that. And I keep telling them I don't know.
Yeah.
They shifted to like they want Council Bluffs and now they want Sailorville. Like I'm like, pick one. I'm like, jeez.
Yeah.
2 games at once.
Yeah, it's really hard to manage, I bet. So yeah, I guess unless you want to have any other stuff to say or anything like that, I guess we can call it here.
I mean, I'm not sure what else to say other than
don't ask about the minimap. For starters,
I might as well answer this question that I am asked about. When is, because I know that's been very anticipated. If I had to answer that question, I'd probably say maybe late summer to early winter.
Wait, sorry, for which game?
Sailorville.
Okay, Sailorville.
I mean, at the bare minimum this late summer, but yeah, I think if I could be realistic here, probably early winter, like...
Okay, yeah.
I don't know, November, December.
Yeah, alright. Well...
I want to say, thank you.
Yeah, sure. It was awesome talking to you. Yeah, so we're going to call it here, guys. Be sure to let Bull know in the comments he's awesome, because he is, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.